Hello and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RDA. Manchester United 3, Leicester 0. I called it. I showed some faith in the lads, some positivity, and I was rewarded. And what a great way to end. But it's been a great weekend for me. I have enjoyed my weekend. I cannot lie. I've had a good weekend. This was the only thing that could have affected things. And luckily for us, we performed and we did very well. Bar one player, I think, from Manchester United today. I think hats off to all the lads. Hats off to all the lads. All of them performed to a very good level today. Um, and I've got no complaints. I can't really think of many complaints. I think the only complaints I would have is how we started the game, how we still could have scored another 4 goals. Vegos had 2 chances. Delo had an absolute sitter my grand could have scored. And Martinez hit the bar. But other than that, 3-0 is a perfect victory in football for me at least. And I think the third goal was absolutely fantastic quality. That is how football should be played. That's how I want to see it played. And I'm just happy. Overall, I'm just a very, very happy lad. But yeah, let's get straight into the player ratings. I think, like I said, by the way we started and a few missed chances here and there, there's no complaints. Leicester have what? I think they scored 8 goals in the last 2 games or something like that. I think that was the stat, and then we managed to keep a clean sheet. And I think we're gonna start it off like that because I don't think he's gonna be given man of the match by many people, but I'm gonna give him man of the match. Goals will win you games, of course, always, but a solid defense where you keep a clean sheet sets the foundation for the whole game, the whole season. If you don't concede goals, that's already a big, big bonus. To not concede goals is much harder than to score goals, I would say. And David De Gea, my man of the match, 9 out of 10. I think without him making those crucial saves in the first few minutes, Leicester could have pulled the leads or even maybe done more. Get 1-2 goals in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. United could be knocked out and out of it. But David De Gea kept us in that game at the beginning. And I know not many people might agree with the man of the match. Many people would say he'd have a good game and that's about it. Give it to the goal scorers and everything like that. But to me, the importance was to make sure we did not concede in those early stages. Because if we concede, heads will drop whether you like it or not. And that game could play out differently. So very important saves today. Deserved the clean sheet. My man of the match, 9 out of 10. No complaints from me. Delo should have scored easily. Like I said, my grand could have scored that. But other than that, kept a clean sheet, defensively solid, offensively could have done a little bit better, so I'll just give him a 7. Martinez, 7, again, defensively assured. Could have had a goal as well, but wasn't meant to be, so just give him a 7 for the clean sheet. Lindelof, a 7. Just a solid defensive performance, gets a clean sheet, so obviously that bumps him up from an average performance to a 7. Luke Shaw was pretty well as well, did well today again. Could have also had a goal, not really, there's more of a half chance on his weaker side, but if he really wanted, he could have had a goal, could have had a goal contribution, whether it is assist or goal today as well. But I'll also give him a 7, just straight 7s all the way around, and happy that we kept a clean sheet, even though those first 15 minutes were very, very shaky. We pulled it together, we solidified it, and we got the win. It's all from that clean sheet foundation. Never underestimate the value of a clean sheet. So 7 for the defense, 9 man of the match performance from David De Gea. I feel like he deserves some credit. And obviously, I'm very biased towards attackers sometimes. But today, it was the important start for me. Midfield, I thought was also pretty solid. Sabitzer, I think his performance will go under the radar. Doing a position he's not really best fitted to. Having Fred in midfield with you, which is not the strongest asset, and having Vegas, which is a player for the opposite team, player for Leicester, it's not an easy job. So still be around all of that and pull out a performance still to a very good level. Happy days. I can't wait to see Sabitzer in a box-to-box with Casemiro behind him. That's what I want to see. But a 7 for me. Happy days. Fred gets an assist. Other than that, he was just okay. He had his bad moments, he had his good moments, but the assist will bump him up to a 7. How would we classify? Let's just call Vegos 10. Vegos could have had 2 goals. Other than that, he's just a waste of space. I give him a 5. I don't understand why we play Vegos. I think we'd cook so much more without him in the team. But hey, Vegos is in the team. We still win 3-0. He had his chances and he missed it. Ultimately, that's what we're supposed to be that's supposed to be his job. He's supposed to be scoring goals. He's supposed to be giving us those numbers, but he hasn't, and he still can't win a ball in the air to save his life. So I'm just gonna give Vegas a 5. Not my cup of tea. He would never be my type of footballer ever. Yeah, I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. Garnacho, probably a 5. I mean, he didn't really play, he played one half. Give Sancho a 7, good goal from coming on the bench. Definitely better than Garnacho was. Garnacho was just somewhat invisible in first half. So yeah, Garnacho 5, Sancho 7. Rashford, give him an 8. 2 goals, fantastic. Very clinical, very sharp. Really wanted him to stay on for the hat trick, but as a manager, I can understand why Ten Hag took him off. He does need a rest, and we don't want to risk anything unnecessarily. But it would have been nice to see his hat trick. Rashford will be upset, of course, as any attacker would be. I would too. But all in all, I think you just have to understand the reason behind it. But still, fantastic performance. Give Rashford an 8. Bruno Fernandes, 8 out of 10. Fantastic. Creativity today, superb. The freedom he got on the right wing was fantastic. Gets himself 2 assists. Could have had a hat trick of assists if some players in our team could just finish a little bit better. But hey, it is what it is. Fantastic from Bruno, fantastic from Rashford, fantastic from De Gea. Those 3 players were standout for me, and yeah, just happy days from it. Ten Hag, give Ten Hag an 8 as well. As a manager, that is the perfect scoreline. 3-0, clean sheet, lots of goals scored, lots of chances created, entertaining football, flawless, almost flawless. The only concerns are you just have to pick, you literally have to nitpick it. Started off very shaky, shouldn't have been in that situation. Vegas, the whole Vegas situation, I don't understand it. So that's about it. Other than that, that's just nitpicking. That's just me nitpicking. That's just how I am. We could win 4-0. I'd always be that fan. Why am I winning 5? You know, just you always want more, ruthless, ruthless. But yeah, I can't complain. What a nice way to end my weekend. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've had an eventful day, and I'm glad United eased me with my mental health and my happiness and joy and everything. So yeah, no complaints. Other than that, I hope you all have a good weekend. I'm sure United have made a lot of your guys' weekends as well. Do smash a like on the video. Do subscribe if you are new. Bring on Barca, and then a big final as well coming up. So we'll see how that goes. But I shall see you all very soon. Goodbye.